What's going on, guys? Northeast Style Farmer here with another tremendous video that I'm getting ready to put before your eyes, so that way you can see just what we are doing on the farm today. But before we go any further, I would like to simply ask you guys to hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss any videos that I upload on this YouTube channel. And two, I'd like to invite you as well to hit that bell icon right next to the subscribe button, so that way you don't miss when I upload a video, whether it be yearly, monthly, every 4 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, every other day. You get the idea. So that way you can get a notification on your mobile device, whether it be your phone, your tablet, whatever, that I've uploaded a video. Even the birds are saying, let's get with the video, so let's just do that. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys think that we should put the canopy, or not the canopy, I'm thinking of 3010 for some reason, the roll bar. I doubt you can see it from here. Maybe not. I thought that roll guard was a ROP structure was up here. No, that was just pieces off the combine that I was seeing. Well, that don't belong to that Heston. Huh. Oh, there it is, right there. Right there. Okay. That is this. That belongs to that Heston. You might be asking yourselves, why isn't it on the tractor? And that's a very good question. Because when bunch of broken glass here for something. Because when my grandfather used to have the cutter bar on this tractor, the Heston, he couldn't get underneath trees right with it. And that is why too, if you guys follow along in any of my other videos, he shortened that exhaust by, I think, like a couple of inches, just so he could get underneath the pine trees and all that. And by how many inches he took off was, I believe he might have cut it off right here. Just, I think it might have been below head level. That way you could at least duck, you know. But the reason why we wanted it this tall was to put it back to original like it is. And I'm thinking maybe of going a step further and putting the canopy back on it, taking that radio off that thing, because I don't listen to the radio that much. I have earphones that have the radio built in them, so and plus too, it utilizes the mounting hole where I think, yes, where the ROPs went. Although I do like the can here, so it's kind of a toss-up, you know. Do you want the roll bar? Do you want the can? I don't know, but it's just something I'm throwing around. We're gonna be grading a little bit later, but we have some things to go take care of right now, and I'll bring you along for them. Do I need to move the 3010? No, because we've had the sprayer out before. To get the lumber out, to take the front end out of the 744, if you guys remember that. Yeah, we didn't need to move to 3010. Okay, now it's coming back. I did, however, remember to take the toolbox out. Why I didn't remember to grab my rake and shovel, I've no clue. That you, Evan?
Hi, Travis.
How are you doing this morning?
I've been well here so far.
I heard it. It's only going to get better from here.
Let's hope so.
Right. Well, you go ahead and take care of yourself. We'll talk to you later on.
Alright, yep, we'll see you around.
I heard it. I only need about half a bed full, so just get it right out of the pile here. Well, I'm gonna call that a load, or at least a good enough of a load. I could have real easily just loaded myself with a skid loader, but it's cool enough out this morning. I needed a little exercise. Dale.
Morning, Travis.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine until you blew your horn this morning. Then you gave me a headache.
Morning, Dee. I'm just borrowing some topsoil is all that I'm doing.
Wave like you're in the parade when you drive by here.
Oh, you want me to turn around, do it again?
No, just remember next time.
Okay. Gotta give each other a hard time. What's the point of coming to work if you can't do that? Then you got the blabbering idiots that like to blabber away. But you know what you do? That's when you take this guy a here. It's got a little indent right there past the volume. You just take it, turn that guy up until you don't hear no blabbering idiot. This road right in through, I believe, from the corner here, little jog, all the way that way, is going to get touched up with the tractor and blade later, but we got to go spread our topsoil out right now that we've borrowed. We need to fill them holes in. Yes, it's supposed to rain in a couple days, but why make things worse than they already are? Was a car here, a pickup truck or something that decided that they was going to get off the road here. I have no clue what they were doing. How they managed to, it almost looks like they came and deliberately turned the way that it looks from the tracks. I mean, that's what it appears to be like. So we're going to take some time and do a little repair work. I'm gonna have to start remembering that more often to let these cables down on this tailgate, so that way it wipes us clean. Well, almost, but you guys get the idea. I'm still gonna have to go back for some more, I think. Oh, you darn stupid rattling thing, you. Spread that out and we'll let it set for a little bit and see how it looks. I am rather pleased with that. Did all the more topsoil that I needed to. I figured you guys probably caught me wiping my lenses off on the back end. That's because I would want to be seen, rather to be seen than not be seen. So, yeah. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Poop. Guess you gotta hook these back up first, which I need to remember to do that, but it's nice that they come undone. I guess you can take the tailgate off on this, on all these gators, but I'm not too sure on that. So we got the tractor going. Have no clue why for the life of me. You have to excite the alternator to get the thing to start charging. Just like that. And then it'll start charging, but it is what it is. I need somebody to tell me how to set a box blade correctly. The reason for having the thing tip back so far is when I was grading that limestone over at the house, swatting those piles around, I had the thing tip back because my main thought was that the heel of this thing would do a better job kind of knocking the high centers down, but I was wrong. It didn't help it any way. What my thought was is if I had this tipped back, so the blade was tipped back like this, just a little bit past level. You can obviously see it's tipped forward. That's because I just got done running the top link in to tip the blade forward so I could scrape. It didn't really make a difference whether it was like this or like this when I was dragging them high spots of limestone from what the blade made. I'm learning. It's just taking a little bit of time. drop down a gear unexpectedly. Hey, dummy, your fire went out. Hey, low gear. Lower yet, I mean. Nothing better that I like doing than being outside in the midst of our Creator's creation. I absolutely enjoy it. No matter what the time of the year is. Well, now since I'm all done doing what I need to do, what I'm doing is I'm just putting a finishing grade on that. You guys kind of see how it's got a ridge about yay wide up down the middle there where the blade kind of overlapped a little bit. Kind of taking that, trying to smooth it out the best that I can. I don't want that blade digging in. I just want it to kind of skim the ground like it's doing. Well, there you have it. Overview of how to grade a road and fill in ruts that others have made in their travels to or from work or wherever they have went. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you in the next one. I'm actually really happy with myself. This part of the road didn't turn out too bad, except for a little moisture, but it's still winter time yet, and we could have snow anytime. I guess we've had it into April in the past. That was before my time. That I do not remember, obviously. Not too bad. It's not 100% smooth. It's more like 99.9% smooth. But it's smooth enough for a farm road. Oh yeah, we done really good work. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a couple little hiccups, but I think it too needs some fresh grindings on it. I don't know, just a place to get them. But overall, I am happy with the outcome of this road. So like I said, we will catch you guys in the next video. I could go into the road scraping business if I wanted to.